Welcome back to another episode of Beer Bruh. I believe this is the 7th episode now. We're doing a couple in a row here, okay? Last night I did the Guinness. Really enjoyed the Guinness. And tonight we are going to do 2 seltzers. Now, I originally was not a big fan of seltzers. I'm just going to be honest with you. I think everybody and their brother wanted to talk shit about seltzers and say, oh, I'm a man, I don't like seltzers, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? Kind of hard to argue with the calories, kind of hard to argue with the macros on this. Like if you're somebody who wants to work out, if you're somebody who doesn't want to drink a bunch of sugar, who doesn't want a ton of carbs, who doesn't want a bunch of shit, seltzer is going to be a good way to go. Today, we're doing the Vizzy. We've got strawberry kiwi, and we've got blueberry pomegranate. Now, there's 4 in there. I'm not going to do all 4 tonight. We'll probably do the other 2 in another episode, but I just wanted to go ahead and give my thoughts at least on these 2. These seem the most appealing to me, and we're just going to jump right in. I'm going to start with the strawberry kiwi. Now, these claim to have some antioxidants and some vitamin C from acerola superfruit. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Acerola sounds like an asshole disease. Probably is. A little crack. You hear a little sizzle there? Can you hear that? Now, I don't even know if these have any color or if I should be pouring it into a glass like this, frosted glass, but we're going to do it anyway. And sure enough, looks like water. Looks like water. I usually drink these straight out of the can, but just for good measure, we're going to do it the way we always do it. Now you can see it's got a good little fizz to it. I'm a fan of seltzers because they're refreshing. Low calories, low sugar, refreshing. Let's jump right into it. Smells almost like nothing. Almost smells like watered down Kool-Aid. Doesn't smell bad though. It smells pretty good. Nice crispy little bite on that. Definitely like you're drinking a seltzer, like you're drinking a soda. This is not that sweet. It's pretty sweet, but it's not like overbearing. With only 1 gram of sugar, I'm curious to what makes this so sweet. I don't see any artificial sweeteners in this, so I'm assuming it's just the juice content. I don't know. It's pretty sweet for only 1 gram of sugar. I'm kind of surprised. These things are at 5% alcohol by volume, so these can sneak up on you. And yeah, you just got to take them easy. Hard to do when they're so fruity and so light and so refreshing. We're already almost halfway through this into 3 sips. So far, so good. This definitely does have the strawberry kiwi flavors. They're both very light. They kind of pair nicely on each other, as strawberries and kiwis would. Not a cough syrupy taste. There's nothing like that. Super smooth on the palate. It's almost like a McDonald's Sprite that is so crispy. I know there's some memes regarding that. There's no weird aftertaste like a lot of seltzers have. It doesn't taste alcoholic at all. It's hard to believe this is 5% alcohol by volume. This is something you'd want to keep from a kid, because a kid could get into this and not realize that this is alcohol. That is for sure. Okay, so acerola is cherry juice, apparently. Dried acerola cherry juice. Please, if I'm saying acerola wrong, excuse me, correct me in the comments. If it's acerola, I'd like to know. Instead of saying assholio or acerola or whatever I've been saying, I'd rather not say that if it's incorrect. Definitely refreshing. It's something I'd like to drink on a boat, at the beach, maybe in the backyard, man, just, you know, playing some cornhole, that type of thing. Something that could be available to everybody. You know, if you had a cooler full of these, almost anyone who's going to drink this is not going to be disposed to say,
ugh, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a big fan of seltzers. It's not my favorite. It tastes like cough syrup.
It doesn't. This does not. This tastes like if you had a sparkling water and threw a strawberry kiwi Jolly Rancher in it for 2 weeks, moonshine style, and somehow it maintained its carbonation. That's what it tastes like. These are not filling. My stomach doesn't feel like it's going to explode when I drink these. Overall, in the competitor market for these, you've got Truly and White Claw, Happy Dad. Never had a Happy Dad. Like to do that since they are up and coming. The Nelk Boys have definitely pushed a product that's going up through the roof, and I'd be excited to get my hands on one. I just don't think they're for sale here in South Carolina. So as far as these rank to the others, I would put these quite a bit above White Claws and Truly so far, at least for the strawberry kiwi. Lots of burps. This is very carbonated. Hard to think that these could get you drunk. Just going to be honest. Doesn't seem like it could. But at 5% alcohol by volume, these are stronger than a regular beer. All right, for this one, man, this is tough. On the 6 beer ratio, I'm giving this a 4.9 out of 6. This is delicious. I'm scared to venture into the 5 territory yet. I haven't really reviewed enough to gain an aspect of what's actually going to be a 5 and close to a 6. But I think a 4.9 is fair. The Vizzy Strawberry Kiwi Hard Seltzer is delicious. Now, sit this down off the drink board here. And you know what? We're not going to re-rinse this. We're not going to do anything. It's one glass, and I don't see how whatever residue is in this glass is going to affect the flavor of this. I just don't see that being a possibility. So let's pour this in. I'm going to pour this one straight, see if we can get a little bit of foam on the top. I don't know if this is going to make it flat. Doesn't seem like it. They're awful crispy. This is the Vizzy Blueberry Pomegranate. Again, with antioxidant vitamin C from the acerola superfruit. I'm going to start calling my ass the acerola superfruit Tootsie. This one, I thought it had some color, but it's just color. It's the color of the board coming through it. Now this is quite different. This is much less of a flavor profile. Definitely on the softer side. I don't know if you guys have ever had, oh my goodness, what are they called? It's like the little crackers, Belvita. This tastes like a blueberry Belvita. I don't really taste pomegranate that much. I'm not even sure that I'm familiar that pomegranate tastes like anything, as far as I know. This tastes like a blueberry Belvita without the bread. This is delicious, and that's my favorite Belvita, by the way. I don't know if you guys have ever eaten them. Blueberry is the fucking way to go. Oh, yeah. I actually enjoyed this more than the strawberry kiwi here.
Wow.
I'm a big fan of this. This makes me feel like
I was on a deserted island. I was really in need of a sip of something. There's nothing but salt water. And I'm just itching to get this coconut off of this tree. I just throw a pebble, throw a seashell or something, knock it off, and it comes in, hits a rock, and splits open. That's what I would imagine this tastes like.
Now you're probably going to say, oh, that would probably taste like coconut water. Coconut water tastes like shit. This is what coconut water should taste like. It should taste like blueberry Belvitas.
Woo!
The burps are unstoppable with the seltzers. In case you're curious, this is gluten-free. 1 gram of sugar, just like the rest. 100 calories. 5% alcohol by volume. These things can do the trick for you. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people, there's a lot of friends I've got, there's a lot of family members that are, again, going to be like, seltzers, you know, whatever. That's panty waste shit. Damn. Lots of burps. I feel like I have more. Ugh. I'm not a good burper. Like some people can just, you know, I cannot do that. So I fight them. It's like a hiccup coming every single time. Oh man, that's refreshing. That is refreshing. This thing's delicious, guys. I don't have much else to say about this other than how delicious this is and how smooth it is. This thing does have 17 milligrams of vitamin C. That is crazy. I'm sure that is completely ruled out by the fact that it contains 5% alcohol by volume. I don't see how taking a vitamin as you get hammered really cancels anything out. Maybe if it was full of electrolytes and somehow rehydrated you as you drink it, that would be better. But the idea that we're going to get drunk and build our immune system seems a little stupid to me. This tastes like the morning dew that's just dripping off a blueberry onto a kiwi. And you got one of those tiny little scoop spoons and you just carved out the kiwi. Just carved this kiwi out. Just like almost like a little ice cream scooper, but real tiny. Just yeah. That's what it tastes like. Out of the 6 beer ranking, what do I give this one? I ain't gonna lie to you. I just said we haven't reviewed enough to cross the 5 range. I'm giving this a 5. This thing is right on the money. The Blueberry Vizzy. Do they not just sell a 12-pack of these? Do I gotta get the mix? I don't want pineapple and mango and strawberry and kiwi. I just want the blueberry pomegranate. You know, other than the fact that this can cause birth defects, make you crash your car and cause, you know, health problems in the future, it's got vitamin C, which is great. Your immune system is going to thank you, supposedly, and it's got dried acerola cherry juice in it. Like I said, nothing like some good ass juice. Like I said, give this a 5 out of 6. This thing is money. Give it a try. I don't know why I keep smacking the top of this. Give it a try. It's delicious. That's it for this episode of Beer Bro. Tune in next time, and we are going to do some beers instead of these wimpy seltzers. They're not that wimpy.